He cries out in despair as his behavior becomes more and more erratic, leading to a diagnosis of schizoaffective disorder. Soap bosses have been working with the mental health charity Mind on the hard-hitting storyline, which has been described as brave and bold by campaigner Johnny Benjamin, the filmmaker who helped Channel 4 to create the acclaimed documentary Stranger on the Bridge, and worked with Hollyoaks bosses on Alfie's storyline, said, "The soap has done fantastic work in increasing understanding and reducing stigma attached to mental health issues in the past. The team I worked with were wonderful. I really hope the storyline will make an impact on public perception of schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder, which has for too long been misconceived and feared." Richard Linnell, who plays Alfie, said his character is facing a rocky road ahead. He said, "We've been working closely with Mind and talking to people who have been kind enough to share their personal experiences of the condition. It's going to be a tumultuous road ahead for Alfie, and in telling a deeply truthful, powerful story, we hope to continue to break down the stigma surrounding mental health." Alfie's storyline will first air on E4 on Tuesday, April 3, at 7 p.m. as part of the soap's #Don'tFilterFeelings campaign. Corey exits. Eva Closer. Corey boss Kate Oates says the thought of Catherine Tyldesley leaving the show saddens her. Kath, 34, who has played Eva Price for 7 years, announced she was quitting last December. She is now filming her exit plot, with her character's baby storyline reaching a gripping climax. Speaking exclusively to the Daily Star Sunday, Kate said, "I'm really sad to see her go because I think she is brilliant. We've got a little way to go, but from what I've already seen, her performance is through the roof. She's been incredible. I'm not going to reveal the exact details of her exit, but it will take us through to the summer. What we're doing with her and TOWIE is slightly crazy, but I love it. Who knows what might happen after that. Obviously it would be great to have her back again one day." Eva is pregnant with her ex-fiancé Aidan Connor's baby, but he has no idea she is expecting, or that she has a secret pact with Toya Battersby, Georgia Taylor, to hand over the baby to her. The pair have spent weeks trying to cover their tracks. Even Toya's boyfriend Peter Barlow has no idea their surrogate miscarried. Kate added, "What I love is Toya's approach to it all and the way Georgia is playing it. You can see she has her doubts. Should she be having this child? Should they be telling Aidan the truth? There's lots of drama coming up as it becomes more and more difficult for Eva to hide the fact she's pregnant. We've already seen their sister Leanne noticing little things. Can they pull it all off? What I've been watching is just brilliant." The storyline continues this week on ITV, with Toya and Eva carrying on, lying to their loved ones, EastEnders, Martin and Big Gaff on Big Mo. An unsuspecting Martin Fowler tells the mysterious Annie that Big Mo is alive and living at the Slaters' house. Last week, viewers saw Annie arriving from Birmingham to collect the £5,000 Mo conned out of her elderly dad while she was posing as an army widow. But with Cat Moon's empty coffin in the front room, the family saw a great opportunity to put her off the scent, and Stacy showed Annie her dead nan inside the casket. She claimed Mo had suffered a heart attack but agreed the Slaters would pay back her debts. As viewers know, Mo has spent days lying to her family and the rest of Albert Square. She spun the lie that Cat had died in an attempt to raise the cash to pay back Annie's family, the Pritchards. But Cat shocked everyone and sparked a brawl when she turned up at the Queen Vic Wallaboosy benefit bash was being held in her honor. An insider said of the latest twist involving Big Mo, the Slaters were convinced Annie had swallowed their lie about Mo being dead. But Annie is not one to be messed with, and she turns up in Walford to find out the truth for herself. She starts on the market and asks Martin about the Slaters. He has no idea who she is and happily tells her what's been going on with the family. Martin then reveals that Mo is very much alive and has got someone looking for her. Sadly, that someone is Annie. Catch all of the drama on BBC One tomorrow night, Emmerdale there. Our tense scenes as Vanessa Woodfield greets the inspector investigating the stolen ketamine that almost did Lisa Dingle. Troublesome. Teenagers Gabby Thomas and Liv Flaherty nicked the powerful drug in an attempt to get back at Da Spencer. But they accidentally poured it into Lisa's pint instead, leading to her heart attack on the day of the investigation. Vanessa welcomes the inspector while Patty Kirk crashes around in the other room. She goes to check what is happening and Patty tells her a snake has escaped. He searches for Voldemort as the inspector stis the vet's drug book and Vanessa nervously answers his questions. But when Patty arrives for the meeting, the inspector recognizes him from university. Whether their friendship will help Vanessa remains to be seen. An Emmerdale insider said, Vanessa knows she is partly responsible for what happened with Lisa because she didn't use the proper precautions when taking the ketamine out, and she is terrified the incident could spell the end of her career. When the inspector arrives, she is incredibly nervous, and matters are not helped at all by the snake going missing. It's only when the inspector realizes he and Patty are old mates from university that she starts to calm down. Everyone will have to wait to see whether it's good news or bad news for her career. Find out what happens to Vanessa this Thursday. Neighbors TOWIE Becky starts a prank war with his big brother Shane that ends with his biggest client being hit in the face with a meringue. Lovable TOWIE decides to put up an embarrassing picture of Shane and his wife Dippy in the toilets at the cafe for a laugh. It's not long before Shane realizes what he has done as it causes a stir. And sadly for TOWIE, it sparks a food fight just as his contact walks in. A source said, when his new big client arrives at the cafe to seal the deal, she ends up with food in her face. Channel 5 viewers can watch the drama next month. Home and away fans are in for a treat as Summer Bay legend Alf Stewart takes center stage this week for the soap's 30th anniversary. Alf, played by Ray Maher, ends up down a sinkhole following the explosion caused by Martin Ashford's feud with Robbo. Poor Alf is left trapped with his daughter Rue. He then reveals that her mum Martha isn't dead despite his daughter having long believed that was the case. An insider said, Alf is convinced he is going to and decides he has nothing to lose by telling Rue the truth. Watch tomorrow on Channel 5.